What I like about Midway diving is it's unique. We're 1,100 miles from the nearest gas station, from the nearest traffic light, from the nearest grocery store. We're really a long way.
The Corsair airplane is one of our most popular dive sites. A natural accident in a mid-air collision in 1943, the pilot was able to ditch his aircraft, and it now rests in 116 feet of water. The fuselage remains, the cockpit is laying upside down, the wings are fully intact, and the landing gear is still extended. And we also have a submarine tender, a destroyer-sized ship named the USS Macaw. It lays in 35 feet of water in the main ship channel. It ran aground in 1944 while rescuing a submarine that had gone aground in a heavy swell. They tried to salvage it for about 3 weeks, but however, they were unable to do it because of the rough conditions, and it eventually fell off into the ship channel. It is now pretty much a flat, twisted mass of metal plates and pipes. Right next to the USS Macaw, on the reef flat itself, where it actually ran aground, a water barge ran aground in the 1950s. And this barge was a water supply barge from Honolulu, brought fresh drinking water to the island's residents, and it is made of concrete. So now, with all the heavy surf and salt, the concrete has fallen away in many places, leaving many open windows for the sunlight streams through. Half the wreck is above water, and the rest of it lays in 15 feet.
What the majority of our dives are, 50 to 70 feet in old eroded limestone, a karst topography, if you will. And it makes for thousands of big pockets and ledges and caverns and things that you can dive down into and check out what's living in them.
An average dive here, you can expect to dive at about 50 or 60 feet and see a number of caverns and archways and very rugged limestone karst formations. And if you get up into the shallows where the surf zone begins, you can discover some really interesting caverns and caves. We see anywhere from 1 to 10 Galapagos sharks on almost every dive here at Midway, especially the deeper dives. You'll see them as soon as you hit the water. When the boat comes up to anchor, I go in the water first and I look down and see 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 sharks. And they'll circle around until you make your descent. During your dive, they'll scatter and they'll come back in, make a pass. When you make your ascent, they come back up, they follow you up to the safety stop. And this is just a great time to get some good photos and just to see the beauty of such a majestic, strong animal in its natural habitat. It's just amazing to see so much in a small little island in the middle of the Pacific Ocean.